Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. Do you sleep? Get some sleep, man.
And ever since the kick clipping program dropped, I can't sleep. I'm so happy about it.
Wait, what? You got dropped from the kick clipping program?
No. Ever since it dropped, I didn't get dropped, but hopefully I don't.
Hey, your camera's
Hey,
not
Sneako,
working.
I got a
Come on, I
question,
don't get
man.
banned everywhere, Eddie.
Holy shit, what happened to your hair?
There we go.
It looks great, man.
Amber Rose bleached it on my kick stream yesterday. She wanted to bleach it.
That actually looks pretty good, man.
Yeah,
Fuck. You look at
thanks. I have some
works.
more. You think so? Thank you.
Did you ask for the neon? Were you like, hey, man, I need the neon?
No. I actually asked for the Marlin, and then they said it was cringe. So, but
Slim.
no, I used to do this back in the day. Back in the day, I used to always dye my hair blonde. I have some more of the brass toner because it's a little too Asian Slim Shady. I'll fix it up. A little too bright. Yeah.
It looks good, man.
You like it, Eddie?
I do. I think it actually really works. Yeah, it works. It works definitely.
Yeah, Cuffham kept calling me old, so I had to shave my beard, and I'm trying to look younger. I'm on gauge. I'm catching up to you guys, so you got to do what I can. 27. It's good to talk to you guys. Last time I think we spoke, I was 26 or 25 or something. That was it was the end of 2024. I was doing my Twitter vlogs.
Yeah, you had Project X that just came out, right? That was pretty epic. What happened to that?
Well, I got unbanned on YouTube in October last year. So Project X, the goal was to get, make something so dope that I got unbanned, and it kind of worked. So mission accomplished. And, now I started streaming on Kick. This month was kind of the reason I know you're in a rush. The reason I wanted to talk is this is the most amount of hours I've ever streamed in a month. And I think the system you have going on with Kick right now works really well because I have a big clipping team. It gets super expensive, and I really like seeing that grow. And the KPP, even I was kind of apprehensive because Clavicular, he keeps telling me to gamble. Everyone's telling me to gamble, but I have been doing well on Kick regardless. So yeah, I think I did something like 250 hours this month. So it was by far my most stream month ever in 4 years.
That's awesome. Because you've always been a little bit. You never wanted to go full-time streaming, right? You kind of obviously more video on demand, VOD sort of base, right? YouTube, whatnot. It was kind of your primary.
Yeah, that's my main thing. But just shifting over, there's been two major reasons. Is because I've been jumping around. I've been kicked out of 109 platforms. I was on Party for a year, and then I was on Rumble for 2 years. I got banned. I've been on every single streaming website. So now that I'm on Kick, it's you gotta make sure people know what's up. And I think what helps is that the Kick clipping program lets people know exactly where you are. It's a pretty big watermark, I'm not gonna lie, but it does definitely let people know. It's a little bit obnoxious.
I remember it used to be this really faded Kick logo, and I kind of sat down with the team. I'm like, guys, we need to we need to make this a little bit bigger. And I think they went a little bit too big, but I ain't complaining. It's you can't miss it. You can't miss it.
Yeah, hey, being on so many platforms, man. What's your honest assessment of Kick? Now that you've given it a good go, you put in a lot of hours. You're obviously ingraining yourself in the community. What are your thoughts, man?
I like it. It's so different because you guys know I stream sometimes on YouTube as well. I do the cross stream and cut it over. The YouTube chat is so wholesome. They're really nice people. They're oh, this is great. If you don't tip somebody, and then you tip them $20 afterwards, they make sure to let you know, and then they're super happy. Kick is if they want you to fall off a bridge. I'm not trying to they have a dark sense of humor. If something bad happens, if you get in a car accident or the car shut, they'll start laughing. Or somebody doxes you, or if you get swatted, Kick chat will start moving really fast. YouTube chat will be oh no. Should we call the police? Are you okay? Kick chat's get in a fight. We wanna, which I like it, but it's really cool how different the worlds are. I like it. It is my sense of humor. I can relate to that. That's the type of streams I watch. I mean, for years, you guys have known I've always been watching Kick stream. I can't really enjoy other content. This atmosphere, this community is for me.
Well, listen, I guess we've cultivated our own community over here, our own culture. I'll be the first to admit as well. Even like Sneako, you'd be hanging out in my chat, you see some crazy people in there. Well, not crazy people, but some loud and unique sort of characters. I think that's the kick. That's the kick community. It's just I think people just enjoy seeing crazy stuff go down, right? I think the internet is full of like a whole bunch of stuff that's kind of rinse and repeat, and nowadays, like, the world is changing a little bit. I think, especially like if you kind of look at content creation like 5 years ago, it was heavily based around this idea of like, you have to be really wholesome and PG-13 plus or whatever the fuck it was. But now it's kind of done a bit of a 180. Like, don't get me wrong, like we got to be careful with like drawing lines, and we speak about this all the time. But people want to see like new things. They want to see, like, you use the example of like falling off a bridge or something. I don't think people actually want to see them fall off a bridge, but they want to see something. Like, they want to see something different. Like, I think we've been on the internet, that people have been making videos and streams now for years and years and years. People want difference. Like, they want to see exciting stuff. And I think that's what Kick's for. People come to Kick because they want excitement. They want to see something different. So maybe
it's the content I watch. That's why I think it's worked so easily. It's only been 1 month. 1 month that I started on Kick, and I think I've grown something like 20K followers this month. My average view count, I was started this month, like January alone, I was averaging like 1,000 viewers. And I think, I'm not sure what it is now, but I think it's 5K. And that's pretty quickly because, I understand the Kick community, the Kick culture. It's my sense of humor. I know it. And also it's just a fun website to stream on. That's like a really refreshing takeaway I have at the last day of the month, is just how, like, I want to go live all the time. You asked me if I sleep. I only slept like 1 hour last night. And I was just thinking about, today I'm going to do a gym stream with Lil Pump. He's going to learn how to box a little bit. Then we're going to go to the studio. That's something like, if I'm streaming on YouTube or Twitch or Rumble, for example, Rumble chat is not going to love me and Lil Pump in the studio. They're going to say like, oh, he paints his nails. This is gay. I hate rap. Kick, there's more of a diversity of everything. Like, I can talk and do my desktop, and then it's more transferable. And then, they want me to go IRL. It's just a more versatile, fun platform.
That's epic. Oh, I'll tell you what, as coming from someone who's banned from 109 platforms or been through 109, if you're telling me that Kick's in a great spot and you're on the back of screaming 250 hours in January, then I'll tell you what, that's a pretty good signal that we're doing something right. And I guess, the clipping combined with the growth, combined with the freedom to be able to be yourself and do whatever you want and enjoy it and have a community that backs you on that, it sounds like it's a perfect recipe for, I don't know, hopefully seeing where you can take things. And Sneako, just before I finish stream and say goodbye, I just want to, we were talking about bots before. I think just a big shout out to Sneako. I think Sneako is one of the few people out there doesn't touch any bots at all. I said this the other day, right, Sneako? I was like, there is actually very few people. I was saying like, hey, look, guys, fuck with the people that don't use bots. I'll say this now. I won't ever say someone is using viewbots, but I will say when someone isn't using viewbots, like Sneako is not, he's legit. Like you haven't fallen to the temptation of, increasing your metrics, and I respect that, man. I really do.
Thanks a lot. Wait, so I'm so surprised. I'm happy you said that, because I get accused of that all the time. I know you got to go, but so you are aware of everybody who is and isn't botting. I did want to talk about that. Maybe we could speak on this more in the future.
No, obviously, yeah. Kick like has the ability, like that's how KPP works, right? KPP pays out on legitimate viewership, right? Obviously, the platform kind of knows, but again, we don't know who's botting who, right? Like at the end of the day, like somebody else could be botting someone else. Like there is a lot of that going on, right? But it's a tough one. But yeah, we definitely know when people aren't botting. That's for sure.
I appreciate you saying that. And yeah, I know you got to go soon. Just wanted to stop in and show some love. It's been great coming on here, Santa Maria. Thanks for helping me get onboarded on the website, Eddie. It's always great to talk to you.
Awesome, man. You have an awesome weekend.
Good
luck today.
Bye.
Yeah.
That's
hey,
good. That's good signal.
That's good signal, man. Good you brought that up, because look, you can't fake his content. You get what I'm saying? Right? Like he knows how to edit. He knows how to go out and get a story. He knows how to get clipped. He knows how to collab. Like, it just makes sense that he has an authentic community, because he's just put in the work, and the work shows. No matter if you like his content or not, his technical abilities are off the chart. right? Like I think this guy could make a Netflix like documentary as fast as he could like just make like you know, a rogue clip falling off a bridge. Does that make sense? Like I think I think he's very diverse in that.
I think Sneako is just a very well-spoken person. He's very well articulated. Obviously, very quick at coming up with what to do and say, and I think that you know shows in his streaming. I think he finds himself in subjects which become quite polarizing, and naturally people who aren't afraid to speak their mind will end up pissing off a lot of people. But I guess on the back of that, you end up making a few fans too. But that's also, I guess, you know what content creation is all about. I feel like just ending on that note, like I think for a long time streaming was about pleasing everybody. Like people took this take that you have to like make everyone happy. You have to appeal to everyone. But you know, I feel like when you try appealing to everyone, you almost appeal to nobody. You know, you end up in a world where if you you know that saying, if you try to please everyone, you're gonna sort of fail. You know, I think if you're not somewhat polarizing, you're probably doing something a little bit wrong. Like I know for a fact, I do my best to be like super diplomatic during my streams. Like I try my best not to say anything that'll get me in trouble or whatnot. But naturally, you know, I feel like I feel like every now and again, unless you want to be somebody you're not, you're gonna say something that not everyone's gonna agree with. You know, for example, heck, even just having Sneako on the stream just then, like, fuck, some people would say, oh, Eddie, like, as a business, you can't have somebody like that guy come on because he got banned from YouTube. Like, you know, I think sometimes you just gotta go with the flow and do stuff that is exciting. And I think, you know, it comes back to that creative freedom component, and you need to be a little bit polarizing sometimes. You can't please everyone. Like, that's the world we live in. We all have opinions. You know, it's important.